The worst feeling is when you feel like you're disturbing the person you want to talk to more than anyone else, the person who used to be your safe. Plus, suddenly the same place starts to look weird. Their replies start to get small, just a little cold, just compelling. I'm sent, and then you stop before you type the message. Go, think more, it's not happening. It's weird. The man who once felt you were effeminate, the same man suddenly starts to feel you. That you are heavy, and the most painful thing is how easy it was to talk at first. Laughter, late night conventions. It was all natural, but now you feel like you're in their life. I've become a guest. Then the brain is full of questions, is it? Something wrong, said, did I more care? Did they no longer care and then silence them? Answering questions, Joe Cabby. Zuban se bule he nahi ge liken sak he. Tom zada kuch nahi shahi hota. Na lambe paragraphs na koi body explanation tum bus. Itna shahi hoda hai ki wo tum notice care tum. Reassure care or kabi bus yakd. Ki tum abi bian kelai important because sometimes it is not a matter of attention. It is just that man wants to feel again that he is wanted for someone. And when that feeling is gone, then everything starts to hurt a little bit. Do not do with which you can only enjoy. Do with which you can have difficulty. Enjoy time, laugh with everyone. Outings, good days, it's all easy when life. Smooth be money, don't have tension, then everyone loves. But the real test begins where everything begins to break. When life becomes messy, when the future isn't clear, when you don't understand yourself, then, who is with you love best days par, prove nahi hoda? Love worst days par, reveal hoda hai, right man he? Wouldn't who be on vacation with you, right? Man is the one who sits with you then. Be when your life is shattering at your hands. Catch when you are afraid who sees you your verse version. I'm tired, be broken, confused, and still say I'm the same. Nowadays people are looking for the perfect movements, perfect partner. Are looking for, but true, this is the perfect one who is also in your imperfect time. Choke you because good in times everyone is together, but whoever is open to you even in difficult times is actually yours and should marry him. There are only two ways to live in peace. The first is to forgive those whom you cannot forget, and the second is to forgive those whom you cannot forgive, because you do not sleep with a burden in your heart. It comes and does not rest what has passed over and over again. Thinking makes today worse. Remember everyone. Change is not in your hands, but yourself. It is wise to take care of the things that take away your comfort, not weakness, because in the end, Shanti is the wealth that does not come from money and because of which life seems to be complete sometimes. The biggest decision is to choose your own happiness. Choose and leave the things that are breaking you inside. Remember, life is not long. If only he could have been beautiful, he would have heard a thing over. Trust a thinking man when he says to you, he loves you because he is not one of those who just fail and take descent. He thinks of everything 1,000 times, every possible pain, every possible, and he already imagines that. Why didn't he get a relationship? He also thinks that you can hurt him, you can change him, you can leave him, so he doesn't come to anyone quickly, he stops. He is afraid and he keeps restraining himself. But if, despite all the reasons, he chokes you, understand that it is not an emotional or impulsive decision. It is a thoughtful decision. It is only for your good. No, he accepts even knowing your imperfections. He only feels his love. He does not understand, and such love is very, very rare because many people in the world love, but very few people touch someone despite their fear. So if someone who overthinks you touch in your life, do not take it lightly. He just does not like you. He chooses you despite every reason. People spend time for those for whom they want to spend time. No man in life is so busy that he does not have time at all. The truth is that time always comes for what is close to his heart. When someone values you, he does not give excuses. I definitely take some moments out for you, but sometimes the hardest part of life. The truth is that silence and distance themselves. When you are important to someone, he finds ways to reach you, but if you are always waiting, checking the phone over and over again, and making excuses for their low efforts. Have you ever asked yourself this question? Have you ever seized a man who is no longer like this? The most true currency in life. And where a man spends his time, his heart is also there. So never run behind a man who sees you as only an option. Find those who make you a priority, who take time for themselves. What is for you? Because love, sometimes excuses do not meet in love moments, in which two people go on to make for each other. Why does it happen that when someone likes us, he starts to turn away from us? First of all, in everything, there's a long talk to explain the laughter, and then he does not know when he gets used to it. And then one day, when there is not a greeting or a hi, the anxiety begins. The brain does not speak the silence of the heart. Something changes. And then, why, like that man? We seem to be really nice to him. He seems to be lacking in anything, and the strange thing is, people go away only when we are fully connected to them. They become them. Because we would never have become the first reality, we would have made them the most important part of our world. And those who meet suddenly go away. They go, okay to go? They came maybe, but the question is not that they left, the question is, why did they give up their habit? Ever thought Surah is such a simple word? Why is it? Maybe because it is for the speaker. It is just one word and one for the listener. Hopefully some people say Surah just to make themselves feel good, not to heal you, for they know that you are gentle in heart. Then you will believe. Then they will trust in their words. They will deliberately break you, then with a little regret. They will bring you back to where you were before, empty and waiting. He only makes fools of truthful people like you. Some people do not change. They only come back when they see your little and broken form. When a man desires with his heart, he only loves, he does not do it. He gives his capacity for it. He is not only a man, he becomes his habit, his peace, his world. But when he is the same man, he will say, once you have changed, something will break from within. Because he knows that he has not changed, but he has been silent for a little while. Now he does not understand everything. He does not run and smile every time. He has learned to take everything to heart for himself. He is afraid because the last time he fell in love, only time passed, and at night, when everyone falls asleep, his brain fights silently. He asks himself, I was not such a bad person. He wants to change now, but if someone comes, he will stay, or else he will not start, because now he cannot say goodbye to another lake. The most difficult truth is that love does not live on itself. It happens when two people decide not to give up on love. It is not lucky to live together despite fatigue. It happens to hear when your heart wants to remain silent. It would have picked them in these days. It is when the butterflies are gone, because love never, ever fails that deep feeling, that excitement. She can't live without you. She feels like everything comes and goes. It's perfectly normal to know real love. It goes on when the good moments are not in the boring moments, but you stay together when they're sick. It's hard when you're both in stress and talking about humor. It's easy to fall in love. Movies show it very easy, but love, keeping it alive, is what very few people can. The real story is not in finding a man, but in staying alone with him, when staying alone becomes the most difficult.